Hi class, this is Steve. I'm unable to be there, and I wanted to give my little discussion on customer research via voice recording so Professor Gimba doesn't take all my points away from me. So I want to start off by saying that I completely support customer research. While many businesses fail, many aren't due to the business concept or the business model that rendered the failure. Oftentimes, it's the fact that a company didn't research before launching their product. Now, recognizing the relevance of research in planning to open a business is especially important in this day and age with the economic crisis that we have going on. And it's getting more and more difficult to get funding from banks. So this makes it especially important to do your research. Now, while many companies fail because of market and industry factors, many times the lack of research and not knowing the market or the industry, companies not determining the sustainability of the concept are taking a great risk. Now, the significance of research kind of stems from the fact that businesses shouldn't only depend on the entrepreneurial's perspective of the product and if he thinks that customers are going to want it or need it, but has it been done in the past before? Is it something that failed? And if it did, why? So by doing your research, you can determine why it failed and learn from the prior business's mistakes, or you can gain new perspectives that you didn't normally think of or that you hadn't thought of and use that to your advantage. Now, you need to clearly define the industry that you're going to be competing in also, and whether it's a manufacturer, a distributor, a retailer. So you need to have your information down. And once you define the industry, you need to analyze the market and your customer base to determine the position of the product or service and how you're going to meet the buyer's needs. Also, you need to know the buyer's attitudes and behaviors before you go into it. You might have a good product, but you're in the wrong economic area. Your product is too high for where you're trying to launch it. Customers don't have good attitudes and behaviors in that area, so you really need to do your research. It also provides insights on the business concept as a whole, and I guess like I said before, the main thing is to find out where people have failed in the past, if they've failed, why they've failed, and if they've been successful, then you need to know who your competitors are. So thank you for putting up with my voice recording. Hope you guys have a good week. Thanks, Professor Gimba. Later.